Talking on the phones, they can hear us. When you got dumb cake up in the say they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape. Up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch. We touch. October, I'm about to another state. He went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get in. I'm on another mission, I'm just young and I'm living. I done seen the best of them, jammed up. 25 to life in the can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us. 7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phone.
My phone still echo, the feds won't let go. Money never sleeps when you're the black Gordon Gecko. Ordered me the spree whales. And that then courted me a V12. Avoid the phones if it's sounding like a seashell. Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection. Face to face, I place my like a drive-through. Feel it, you know how.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, pleased to be with you. Unfortunately, though, Mother Nature. You're not really cooperating, Charles. The rain coming down, it's expected to do so throughout.
And whenever I talk to quarterbacks, they worry less about the rain and more about the wind, but you still have to take precautions. You still have to be prepared. The offense always feels like it has the advantage because they know where they're going when they make their cuts.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't
Automatic
feel right,
down.
does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Super one. Black 20. Now,
On first down, it's gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Super 1.
Here's Goff now on second down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Maverick. Super 66. Here we go. 76.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Listen.
From the gun on third down, Goff. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard.
Hey. Hardball. Mike, 53.
On fourth down, Goff. And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. On third down, Taylor. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And it is incomplete. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On first down, it's Gurley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. To throw on second down is gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be third down.
Hey, Shell.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a first down throw. Gone. And he he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jamie Collins in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Tiger.
On second down, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have one. Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Watch the run. 14. It's coming, double up. Maverick.
Third and long. It's Goff. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long.
Jester.
53's the mic. 53.
DC.
Big stop, D.
Super.
Let's go.
Shift.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's going to loft one. Deep left. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Taylor escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Dancing to his left. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Yeah, baby.
So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he fires one incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Goff now looking to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now, here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense. They affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man. That's Landry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Slow. Ready. Flag 32.
Now Taylor to throw. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Slow.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for... The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Super 66.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Gurley again here on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Back to throw. Goff. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Flush to his right. And incomplete here on 3rd down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And Cooks has it over the middle. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Shell. Jester. Dot. 120. Mike, 53. 53. 5. Here we go.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Orange. 26. Slam. 12.
Gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
76. Hey, let's go.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. On second down, Anderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. Him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here is Anderson on 3rd and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. C.J. Anderson punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Marty
there.
looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. On the return, Jabril Peppers. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Super 66.
Squeeze, double cut.
They start the drive with Anderson, and they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
76.
From the 50, it's gone. Looking for his tight end on the corner, it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Goff now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. From the gun, here's Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
We're good. We're good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
To return, it's Peppers. So we come upon halftime here. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
First down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And now running right through him. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abukum coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Play action, it's Taylor. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. They go play action now. Taylor flushed out right. He can run for it, and he wins. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Tyrod Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him.
But the extra point's up and good, and that will tie things up at 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this 3rd quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs, accumulating. I think he's that and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far. We'll see if he can make this good game a great game. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, it's gone. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and 2. Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. They give it to Anderson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Twos.
Mike, 53.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. Taylor able to find his big tight end in Njoku for the Cleveland 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Completes this to Callaway over on the right side.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
A give. This is Chubb. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Rolling to his left. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st. And quickly, they get to the line. Taylor will throw. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. In for the score. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point attempt here still to come.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love him.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
4 down. 180.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. A dump off to Anderson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw. Goff. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Goff. That is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long. It's Goff. Found his target. It's Anderson. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. To throw is Goff. And his pass incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Myles Garrett getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Good job, man. Good job, fellas. Woo! Maverick Wall. 53 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Play action, now Taylor. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A couple of recent pickups. Taylor finding Landry for the Cleveland first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Hey, we got 3 down.
They go play action with Taylor, sliding out of the pocket. And that's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him. Now Taylor to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
DC. Maverick.
Back to throw. Goff. He'll throw underneath. Gurley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Shell. Super 66.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Anderson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. C.J. Anderson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Johnson jostles free, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Fells has it, left side. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. 3rd and 2, now Taylor. Finding fouls complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Taylor going to throw it. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They'll look to throw. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looking again in the direction of Woods, and it's 2nd down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. He's back to throw. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. 7 catches for him now in this last one, a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams trying to get going again. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Off to Woods as the Rams move the chains. Now they get the timeout. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in a driving rain, he steps up, puts it through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
How about that? Any little slip in this weather is going to throw him off. He stepped up there like it was perfect conditions, took dead aim, and knocked it through.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
dog. Easy dog, I was quiet the whole day. This is going on the YouTube channel, dude. Easy dog. Easy dogs. Take that L, Cameron. Take that L, dude.
I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flex. I got it in the back. Haters, they. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got his doorman. I go to nightclubs with yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and then the ape man. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Chiefs will kick this one off. Number 10, back to return.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey. Set. Black 20. Show that bench release and go. Focus. Check.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Check 3.
On 3rd down. That's Conner. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Roethlisberger. Now this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ace. Tighten up.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Left, 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 left. Left, 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 left.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Not that time for Watkins.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Slam. Good job, guys. Double. 48, Mike, 48.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
4 down.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
48, Snickers, 66.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt, and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Number 10, back to return.
Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. D. Ford in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Whip. Watch the whip. 4 down. Jack 16.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Ace. Left. 198. Left.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
Hey, Brady, Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a 1st down.
We got 4.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.